Yo people, Shifty Ebikes here. Today we've got a big review on these new Rfloxa forks and the rear shock. Full suspension upgrade for the Talaria. But before we start this, we've got to go back to last week. So this is the suspension I've had since I got the bike. Because obviously a rider weight like me, who's over 100 kilos, it's probably not great for these stock forks. If I'm honest, I'm not really going to notice how bad these forks are until I get these new ones on. Once I put these new ones on, I'm going to have a lot more bad things to say about this suspension. Oh, I see that bottomed out front way then. I've wanted forks for a long time. I've mentioned forks loads of times, even on the channel. So as a reference, it takes up these bumps. Well, I'm not mad about how it takes up bumps on these little trails like this, but when you're doing serious stuff, jumps, or if you're really pressing and really pushing your bike to the limits, it just seems to lack a little bit. I've seen quite a few walkers though, so I'm not gonna go too mad. Woo! I said I'm not gonna go too mad, I'm nearly go in the bush. Ooh. Yeah, you see, this is heavy impact really on these forks. This is the only time where I start thinking, God, these are shocking. They're good for small bumps, but routes like this, consecutively, I mean, look at that. Watch that little branch. Lush. That's the end of that stretch, but yeah, to be honest, that feels awful. So today we're going to be reviewing the forks, giving my opinion on my old forks, and I'm going to show you what's happening and how good these forks and the shock actually are. Taken out by a tree, obviously. Give you a bit of a review, you know what I'm saying? See what I think. So far they're feeling nice. Not plush, but stiff, but feels proper solid. It's really weird to describe how the suspension feels, because you would say that feeling more plush is better, but it's not really. It's sort of it's strange anyway, basically. Let's get on the track. You see, these forks, how I've got them now, is exactly how it came out the box. I've not touched any of the high speed, low speed compression. I've literally just put them on from the box. And if I'm honest, I don't even think I need much doing to them. Don't need nothing doing to these. These are perfect. Even the back feels more plush, but on the trails I can imagine it's definitely going to feel a lot stiffer, but I feel like the shock before used to do that anyway, so it's not really anything new. Go on, man. But yeah, don't think I need nothing doing to these. They're set up perfect from factory. Super good for these jumps. I've got the 55-pound spring with the 228mm travel. The extra travel you can definitely feel. The bike feels an inch taller, which is good for me. It definitely feels like it suits my weight a lot better. With the rear shock being a 50-pound spring, it's definitely suiting my weight. But yeah, it feels absolutely beautiful. It's like I'm on clouds compared to what I used to have. So much less arm coming. I'm taking jumps a lot bigger. Go on, lad. He's sick. But yeah, night and day difference. Totally recommend. Let's see how they hold up long term. But at the minute, these are amazing. Just fills me full of confidence. Thankful for a break. Let's have it. Go on. But yeah, I can't really believe it. It's actually so much better. This bike feels solid. Don't feel like no little kids Chinese pro bike no more. It feels like it can actually handle this type of shit. It feels like the bike's actually meant to do these jumps. Ooh. Oh yeah, it feels so much better. Night and day. It's actually shocked me, you know. Because I get it was going to do better, but I didn't realise how much. It just fills you full of confidence. It's so much more solid. So people, my review on these forks, I think they're amazing, to be honest. Like, I don't know if I've said it in this video, but I am not sponsored in any way by Rfloxa, by South Coast Sur-Ron parts, anything like that. It's just credit where credit's due, really. But these forks have completely transformed how the bike feels. Just feels so much more grounded, but still light on the front. I can pop the wheel up nice and easy. When the wheel comes down from wheelies or from jumps and stuff, you don't feel that super harsh bottom out. Just feels super nice, super solid. And to be honest, for the money, it's a total game changer for your bike. Your bike will never feel the same as when you get new suspension like that. But like, that just felt cushy. It can feel a little stiff at times, but I'm not really mad about that. I'd rather it feel solid and be stiff than it be super plush and be bottom out all the time. So yeah, overall, I'm saying these Rfloxa forks are probably one of the best things you can get on the market. No brainer at all for me. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Shifty Ebike signing out.